Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
Gee, I think I'm a minute early, though I will wait. So inshallah. But in my watch, it's 2:30. Yeah, it is already 2:30. So inshallah, we can start with the program and we can start with the kirat by that time.
Inshallah.
So Hazan bhai, can I request you to do the kirat?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakumullah khair, Azam bhai. We had a discussion yesterday in our meeting of coordinators that inshallah today we would be having the session, which is our third session on assessment. So we had a lot of participants in last two sessions. In fact, more were there in last week, but I think they would all be joining now, inshallah. And what we will be having today, because we had already got the request that people have to come with a textbook. And I hope all our participants are come with a textbook or a chapter for which they can do practically for assessment, or they can ask the host, our host today, inshallah. So we had, alhamdulillah, a very important session last time. What are the types of assessments? What are the tools of assessments? And alhamdulillah, 3 types of assessments were asked. So I'll leave it to the host anyways. But still there were 3 types of assessment. If I could just ask, right? Formative. And can anybody give me the other 2 types in the chat, just to see if you all are listening? Formative was there.
You said you.
Yeah, I was waiting on the chat, people to put it in the chat. With the book, yes. I mean, this is what we did last time. Alhamdulillah, what is assessment? You can see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what are the purpose of assessment and types of assessment, uses of assessment, and rubrics and assessment. So, well, I'll hand over the stage to Mohammad Azhar bhai. Welcome, Azhar bhai, to our third session, inshallah. We are learning a lot from you, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah khair.
Jazakumullah khair. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone for the third session, session 3, and which is going to be and already coordinators have given extension of the time. Jazakallah khair for that, and really acknowledge and appreciate each and everyone who has joined today. And let's get into the session. Yes,
To let you
Assalamualaikum.
know that this is being live streamed and also recorded. So Alhamdulillah, we can always play it in our other sessions in future, inshallah.
Sure, sure. Jazakallah khair. And those who are people are also on live and seeing the recording. Jazakallah khair. Let's get into this. Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and thank you for being here. And it's an opportunity and privilege to be sharing with my experiences and whatever I have to share with you all. So, everybody, are you all here? Can somebody raise your hands or speak something or chat something such that I'm very clear that you are all here, because today's session is going to be most of the things we are going to work on, right? Yeah. Good. Jazakallah khair. One sister has raised the hand. One brother has okay, good. Jazakallah khair. Yeah. 4, 5. Yeah. All right. All right. Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah khair. All right. So now those who raise your hand, now it's going to come an opportunity. Okay. Everybody, everybody see the screen now. Okay. Okay, just a minute. I'm sorry. So we are going to do a recap now. Okay. This you can do it in with your students as well. I have see the instructions are here. Okay. You are going to, are you able to see my screen? Quickly go to the menti.com. Go to menti.com and enter the code.
मैंने update किया.
Quickly go to this.
कुछ हुआ ना? हाँ, नंबर हो जाएगा. नंबर cannot हो जाएगा. But ये दिखा दे क्यों है तू?
Are you able to see my screen? And go to that and answer the questions there quickly. Right? Are you all answering the questions? Everybody?
This QR code we can scan with our phones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we can enter the code, sir.
Yeah, both options are available. Go to menti.com or enter the code and you will get some questions to answer. One question to answer. Answer that question. Let's see what is coming up. Okay. Quickly. Are you all done with that? Are you able to answer the question? I don't see anybody has answered the question. Just type it. Are you all doing it? Okay, I will show once again. Okay. I'm sharing the link also. You can click that link and answer the question there also. Yeah. What did you what did you take away from yesterday's session? The last session? Yeah. Leadership, transpiration, innovative, leader focus, creative is most. Okay. Creative, fast, blood. Leader, fast, creative, focus, bold, quick, leadership, inspiration, quick. Okay. Top, sharing, quality, leading, bold. All right. Integration, quick, inspiration. Okay. Fast, top, leading. 32 people. Okay. 7 into 321. Yeah. Purpose of assessment, good, kind, well, ipsative assessment. Quickly. All right. This is what we took for the last session, right? Why is it needed? Good, flaws, well, kind, motivational, purpose of assessment, assessment. Okay. All right. Purpose of assessment, criteria, types of assessment, flaws, assessment criteria. Why is it needed? Kind, good, well. Yeah. All right. So I'll come back to this. Now I'm going to close that voting now. Okay. All right. So now it's closed. Okay. So this is the purpose of assessment is most of the people have answered. The well, which is highlighted, the bigger one, most of the people have answered purpose of assessment, types of assessment, whatever it is. This is the key summary of the last session, right? Everybody got this? Everybody got this? Everybody got this? Yeah. So raise your hand or chat or whatever you do. Okay. Fine. All right. Now let me come back to you. Just give me a minute. Okay. Fine. So this is what we have discussed in the last session. Okay. All right. Now I'm getting to the recap of the session. So what we saw in the last session is, this is what we saw. Okay. This is what we saw, that purpose, what are the forms of assessment, types of assessment, uses of assessment, and rubrics. Okay. And we had a little, like for example, for types of assessment, forms of assessment, purpose of assessment, and uses of assessment, how we can use. Okay. Now rubrics is where we little bit touched upon, and we are going to go in detail work today. Okay. Any questions, anything, any doubts for you people till now? From this, any questions you have? So this is what we discussed: purpose of purpose, forms, formative, types of assessment, use of assessment, and rubrics and assessment. Okay, we dwelled upon rubrics, and we're going to go little deeper today, right? Any questions? Any so
Sir, nothing is audible, sir.
Maybe he left, madam. 1 minute, madam. Wait, inshallah.
Yeah, I think he's got disconnected. Yeah.
Madam, he's joining, madam. He's messaged me. He's joining.
Apologies for that.
Ji, Assalamu alaikum. I think Azhar you got disconnected, no?
Yeah, I got disconnected.
Okay, we are now back.
Yeah. So, you're able to hear me, right? Clear?
Yes, clearly now. Yeah.
Yeah. So from the last session, like whatever we saw, whatever we discussed, any questions, any doubts? Let me share the result as well, like what we had today. This is one of, I will tell you what it is. Okay. So this is what we have discussed, and you people have answered this, okay? The purpose of assessment is most of the people have answered, okay? Got it. So any questions as of now, anything, any doubts? Are you all here with me? Yeah. Can I get a thumbs up to go ahead? Or any questions you have, you can put in chat. Anybody has any questions? Are you all able to hear me? Hello? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So any questions anybody has, shall we go ahead? Can you just raise your hand? Virtual hand. Okay. All right. Today's session will be on no questions. Okay, good. So today's session will be on just give me a minute. We are going to talk about, yeah. We spoke on rubrics and assessment in the last session. And today we are going to talk about are you able to see my screen here? Yeah. So today will be on the rubrics, Bloom's taxonomy, forms of assessment, scenario of assessment. How do we implement the session of assessment? Okay. So this is what we are going to talk about. Now let me get into the, we did the recap of the session. Now we're going to talk about forms of assessment, right? The forms of assessment is like, what are the forms? Like, for example, now I used menti.com. Okay. Now, one more thing which I'm going to use it for you all to share. Multiple choice questions, exam, quiz, classwork, projects, body language of the child in a classroom. Okay. Pen and paper, exam, competition, homework, exit ticket. Exit ticket is something which we, at the end of the session, like for example, what did you take away? Like that, we can, what are 3 things you have learned, like that. Questioning, for example, if I question you, how much you have understood. If somebody is answering, I can, okay, this person has understood this one. Peer assessment, like peers are assessing how the child has well. Any activity which will exhibit the learning outcome can be considered as assessment. Okay. Now let me tell you, let me share one more thing. Okay. One more thing for you all. We call it as Kahoot. Okay. It's a very utilized in the field. Let me show the Kahoot for you all. Okay, somebody can answer this. Somebody can answer. I'm sorry. This is called Kahoot. Can everybody, can you see? So we call this as, we can use it as a, what do you call? Free of cost as well. I'm just sure. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm going wrong. See, like this, you have timer according to this. Why can you see the timer? Within this minute, the child has to answer. I'm just giving an example, forms of assessment. Right? Within 30 seconds or 20 seconds, 10 seconds, the child has answered. Did you all get this? So why rubrics is critical? Judgment of the child, marks are based on rubrics, marks are required for examination, rubrics get clarity to allot marks. So this is one form of doing the assessment in the classroom. Need not be every time. Like, for example, you can use the assessment like, for example, what do you call it? Between the Kahoot as well as the Menti, you can use. There are other platforms as well. Other games, we call it. The next session we'll talk about what are the other ways of doing the assessment. Okay. So did you all get this? This is the forms of assessment. What I'm talking about. Any questions on this? Anything you want to share? Anything you want to ask?
Sir, one question here, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Forms of assessment, obtrusive, unobtrusive, and student generated, right? So in this, again, forms of assessment, how are we going to, like, under what category is obtrusive, unobtrusive, and student generated? Sir, please.
Okay. See, obtrusive is all about where the teacher intervention is there. The child knows the assessment is happening. Okay. The student is aware of what the, what do you call it? The assessment is going on. For example, obtrusive means tomorrow there isn't going to be an assessment. Did you get that? While the child is not even know. For example, do you know that today the Menti is going to be there? Do you know that the Menti is going to be there today? or Kahoot is going to be there? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You are not aware, na?
Oh, no, no.
That is called unobtrusive. The child is not even aware that you are going to have assessment. Now I know how many people have learned, how many people have understood what has to be, what from the last session, what they have. So is that clear for you now? Obtrusive means the child is aware, and unobtrusive means the child is not aware.
Then what is student generated, sir?
Student is generating among the peers.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Jazakallah khair. So now I think it will be clear for you all how you can do this assessment, right? In classroom, in school, what we can do, or what we can do is we can do 100 things with the assessment. Is it clear now?
Yes, yes, sir.
Good, thank you. So now let's take a scenario of assessment where all we can do assessment. One is assembly, one is lunch and break, corridor, how the child is behaving in the corridor, competition, external competition, internal competition, projects, outside the school, how the child is behaving during the van, while in the traveling the van, while in the home, excursions, how the child is behaving in excursions, what language they are using, what is the grammar, whatever want to assess, we can assess. Okay, external competition, as I told you. Okay. So any questions on this now? Did you get a comprehensive way of doing assessment? It is not only quarterly pen and paper for 3 hours or 1.5 hours or 60 marks, nothing like that. Is that clear for you all? Any questions on this? Hello? Can you hear me? Any chat? Anybody's putting in chat? Did you understand this? What I'm trying to convey here? No questions. Okay. But did you understand what I'm saying? What did you get? With these 2 slides, the forms of assessment, how you do assessment, as well as the scenario of assessment, where you can do assessment. Okay, somebody tell me why it is critical you assess the child in different forms and different ways and different scenarios. Why it is critical? Can somebody tell me on that? Why can't we rely only on quarterly examination, half-yearly examination, 3 hours? Hello? Yeah, go ahead.
Because
Children
actually I am having
Sir,
a
actually,
bad throat. The child is continuing and learning.
Come again, come again.
The child is, student is continuously learning and he is growing. So by taking yearly assessment, then quarterly assessment, we are continuously testing him.
Yeah, I got that. But is it something critical that you should take assessment in different forms, different ways, and different scenario?
It is very, very necessary to take different forms.
Why?
As the child in all ways.
Yeah, why you should take?
To do justice
Okay,
with
how?
the child.
How?
Maybe his writing skills are not very good. Maybe his personality and his oral skills are very good. Maybe he's very good in project work. Maybe his GK is very good. Some other students are not very good in general knowledge. Maybe his
Got that.
art or drawing skills are very good.
Got that.
He's
Thanks
very
for
good in getting diagrams very neatly. And other is writing all the answers. But in diagram part, he's not able to draw properly.
Got that. Got that. That is one way. That is one thing. Thanks for that. Thanks for sharing that. Really acknowledge you in spite of your voice. I really appreciate your speaking. Thank you for that. May Allah reward you. What about others? Can somebody throw light on the each child is unique in learning? Yeah, each child is unique, but why it is very critical? Or why is it?
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead, sister. You have been trying.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I just want to add on to whatever the sir said.
Hmm.
Like we cannot judge a child by with one aspect.
Yeah.
Like we cannot judge a frog the way it climbs a tree. So we have to look into different various aspects of the child so that we are able to assess the child in different angles.
Yeah, I got that, but why? My question is why? Why you should do
So
that?
that we are not biased. We are not biased. We are able to cover all the parts of the thinking, like for the linguistic, language, writing, speaking, oral. We are able to cover everything, every aspect of the child, because
Okay, got
every
that.
child are specialized in different. They have their own skills in different areas.
Got that. Got that. Thank you. Thank you for your sharing. Okay. Yeah, Sister Taranum, go ahead. Raise your
Yeah,
hand.
sir. Like one point is coming in my mind right now.
Hmm.
Maybe he gets less marks in writing.
Okay.
We are only testing with one skill
Okay.
or one assessment type.
Okay.
And like he fails we are not comparing him as teachers, but he
Okay.
is sitting in among the 25 boys.
Hmm.
The other boys,
Hmm.
they are comparing his marks.
Hmm.
As soon as we give the papers or when they get their marks,
Hmm.
they all look into each other papers.
Hmm.
A student in my class is also, many students are having this habit. When I give them, distribute the answer sheets, they also take interest in their paper and other papers too. How much usko kitna mila, or how that other boy has got marks. They also, so when they will start making fun of him, oh, you get less than this marks, you all are about this much marks and you have got so less marks, and they will start, so he will get demotivated. And because of this, he will not try to excel, and he will feel very low. And maybe this might be one, it will affect his personality also. He will not try to learn more. He'll say the teacher is giving him or other students marks. He will not try to understand in his age that what I am dealing with right now. Peer pressure is actually the pressure which is getting from student side.
Yeah, got that. All the animals can't climb a tree. Yeah, go. Alia, sister, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Actually, this is crucial in understanding what works and what does not work in the classroom.
Okay.
So teachers should critically evaluate their impact on learning by gathering evidence from different sources on what is working and what is not working in their respective classrooms, like peer observations, like pupils are learning, and how classroom techniques such as questioning, group activities, use of portfolios, then we have new technologies, assessment, classroom conversations. In all this, we can assess the child's.
Okay, got that. All right, now anybody else want to share? Anybody else want to share? Okay, all right. Now let me tell you, let me give a scenario. Okay, all whatever you said is valid. Okay, one more thing which is very critical, which I wanted to point out, is something. Consider the child is not has traveled one day before the examination, or there is an emotional trauma in the home, or on the way he has met an accident, or he has seen an accident before entering the examination, or somebody has done something which impacts his emotional imbalance. Okay, then what now in that scenario, if a child is coming and okay, are you able to hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir. We are hearing you, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. All right. So in that scenario, if a child comes and writes an examination, quarterly examination, and you are going to give marks based on that, only on quarterly. So quarterly the child is failed. Now imagine what will be the scenario, what would have been the condition of the child at that moment.
Did you get
Sir,
that?
you're talking about behaviorism, right, sir? Learning
Not
theory.
behavior. That will impact his examination writing, na?
Response to stimuli, positive
Yeah.
response it could be. Mm.
Yeah. If a child is if a child is has seen an accident and he has to come and write examination, do you think that the child will be emotionally balanced to write the examination?
No, not at all. But this will definitely come under behaviorism because it is change in behavior based on a reaction to environmental condition, right, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was your question, sir?
My question is why it is very critical that you take the assessment at different scenarios, different forms.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For example, a child who is behaving in excursion, his way of language will be completely different. Let me give an example, okay? My child is studying here school and his English will be not up to that level, what I expect. That is like when he speaks to the child, he will speak among the peers, he will speak one language. Now I made him attend one session, one demo session with some of the company like Byju's. I'm just giving an example. His English was completely different. His English was up to that level where the other person is speaking. Did you get that? Did you get that, everybody? Hello? Yeah. So that's very critical, okay? So getting an assessment from different forms and different ways, and as well as the different scenarios is very critical to understand the child better and help the child to move forward, not to judge the child. Is that clear? If that is the purpose, if your purpose is judge the child, yeah, you can keep on giving judgment. Judgment will keep on differing based on the situation, but that's not the purpose. The purpose of assessment is to measure the learning outcome and move forward where he is. Is that clear for everyone? All right. Any questions on this? Any questions on this? Hello? Any questions on this? I think anybody has any questions? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now I assume there is no questions. It is very clear that why forms and scenarios is very critical, or ways is very critical to understand the child's learning better. Okay, I'm assuming that is very clear. Now, which school is going to do that? Who is going to volunteer for doing the rubrics? The next critical part is is the rubrics. Who is going to come up? Somebody can volunteer. Hello. Yeah, Tarun sister. Okay, sister, what subject you have, sister, right now with you?
We are following formative, summative.
No.
SE1.
I want you to have a. Do you have a lesson with you? Lesson plan with you?
Made, ready-made right
Yeah,
now.
whatever it is, whatever you do, you
In my
have.
mind, I have a plan. Okay, I'm taking.
Tell me the
English.
subject. Tell me the subject.
Okay, I will take some maths topic.
Okay. Do you have the lesson plan with you?
Right now, ready?
Yeah.
No, but
Okay.
I can make it.
Okay, you can make it. Is there anybody who has a ready-made lesson plan or book subject ready with you? We're going to devise a rubric for particular chapter. Okay. Who wants to do that? I'm just apart from Taranum sister, anybody is going to volunteer for that? Hello. Hello. Okay, sister, Taranum sister, I can I'll take from your inputs. Okay. So which subject you're going to teach, sister?
Maths.
Subject math. Okay. What topic?
Fractions. Fractions.
Fractions, right? Okay, good. Topic is fraction. In fraction, what are you going to teach?
I'll be drawing a circle.
No. I'm not talking about that. What is that? In fractions, are you going to talk about middle fractions or nominator or denominator, or what is
No,
the
I'll be
concept?
teaching to primary level.
Yeah,
where
tell
they
me.
have not understood anything. They don't know anything about fractions. First time I will be going to teach them today.
Okay, so what is the topic you're going to
With
cover it up?
examples, I'll be taking a fruit with me or
Okay,
some pie with me, and I'll be cutting them, showing them half, quarter, 3/4, 1/4. What are the
right.
daily
Got that.
concepts
No,
which we are
I'm not even going to discuss on how you're going to teach. That is not the point here. I'm going to teach you. You're going to teach only fraction. What is the fraction? Right?
Yes,
That is your agenda.
yes,
Right?
yeah.
This is your aim of the class. Learning
Yes.
outcome of the class. LO. We call it as in
Aim of the
aim of the class. Right?
okay.
Good. Now you're going to after at the end of the session, you're going to give them assessment.
Yes.
Okay. In the assessment, how will you grade? Are you going to give marks or grade, or what do you do?
Okay, grades.
Okay. Now, how many grades you're going to have? A, B, C, D, or how many grades you're going to give?
ABC.
ABC. Okay. A. Everybody be clear in this. This is very critical. Okay. A, B, C.
C
Now,
will be trying to learn, where he will not be able to answer me, but he's trying to learn. I will be helping and guiding him in the C level students.
okay, trying to learn is what? C level. Okay.
Yeah.
What is A?
A will be those who will be able to answer with full confidence, enthusiasm.
Okay.
They will be fully confident. They don't have any doubt.
A will be confident, right? A will be confident. B will be?
They will be those students like they will also have doubts in their mind. One side doubt will be there, one side they will be confident. If I'm asking them, are you sure this piece is 3/4? He will be in doubt. He will not be very confident.
Okay, he will not be confident. Will not be.
He will answer me, but he will also be in doubt. When I'm asking him or twisting the question,
not clear.
So not clear.
Right. Good. Now, now this is your C grade. Okay. Now, what is your learning outcome, sister? What is that you expect from the child?
To understand the different types, like when I cut a piece of cake or any piece of or apple or a circle, you should understand what is half, and he should point out what will be 1/4, 3/4,
Okay.
1/3, 2/3.
Okay.
Learning outcomes. I want him to learn and get familiarized to these words also, and actually understand what is all this. How he has to divide 4 pieces of cake from a piece of cake, from a cake. How will he distribute it among his friends?
Now, whatever you are saying, let me just tell me one thing. Okay. Student will understand, or student understand the fraction, or what do you say?
Yeah, he understands the concepts. Concept is clear.
No. Understand the concept means what? Be specific. Concept clear means, according to you, what?
The different types of fractions.
Okay. Different types of fraction, right? Right. Now, if we understand this one, then how much you will give marks for this or grade for this?
A grade.
A grade, right? Now, good. Now, what is the difference between the grade which will be confident, will not be confident, clear, trying to learn? Here, what is the difference between this one and this? This one and this one.
After my explanation, I'll be asking them, and whether like if he has understood, he will be answering very well.
Okay.
And he will try to clear all my questions, what I have asked him. And suppose he's not able to answer me,
Hmm.
is in doubt.
Hmm.
So he will get B grade.
Yeah, a student will understand the fraction, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm asking you, what is the difference between the both the first one and the second one?
One has understood the concept. He has a very clear picture in front of him.
Okay.
Peaceful. And the second one is not clear. So like I will come to know, okay, I have to put, like I have to explain him with some more examples, or I have to be more clear with him.
Yeah. In this, no. My question is here, if see, what are we assessing system? Are we assessing the confidence, or are we assessing whether the child is understood the fraction?
Both. Confidence and concept clear.
Okay, if that is the thing, then your learning outcome should be is not only fraction. Learning outcome should be confident as well as the understanding of the concept.
Yeah. Okay.
That is what is called rubrics. So rubrics will guide you what you should do, what you should not do.
Okay.
Now the child has not understood the concept, but he is confident in giving wrong answer.
Yes.
Will you give marks or will you give grade?
No, I won't give him any grade.
But according to your rubrics, it says that the child will be confident, means you should give grade A.
Yeah, he tried to answer me,
Yeah.
but it was not up to my mark. Like I
What is
wanted
that?
him to answer. My answer should also be correct.
Yeah. So then you should be very clear. The child should understand the fraction very clearly, and he should be confident in telling what he has to tell.
Okay. I'm understanding.
So that is what is called rubrics. The rubrics will clearly guide you what to give, when to give, what marks you should give. For example, in English, you might ask a question, what is the fraction? He will write a fraction is the which has nominator or denominator, or that it say that the fraction is there. Now, as an English teacher, you will not check whether he has done the fraction or not. You will, as an English teacher, you will check the spellings. You will check the grammar. Has he written properly or not? So that is called rubrics. So the rubric is the guiding tool for you to assess what you want to assess. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes. Very clear.
Is that clear for everyone? This is very, very critical. Based on that, you will allot marks. Any questions, any doubts on this? Any questions, any doubts on this? All right. So let me share something with you all. Another one for you all. Okay. Let me share something for you all. So I'm just giving one example from which subject people, anybody want to take one subject volunteer? I'm going to show you something. Which subject anybody wants to share? Tell me. You want science, social science, or English, or can you see my screen? Hello. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. We can. Visible.
Okay.
Sir.
So tell me which subject you want quickly. Science in
Social science is better. Social science is better.
Social science. Okay. Right. Let me take social science. Okay. So this is the lesson plan. What is the lesson plan? What is identify a few fun things to do, like a playing games outside the family, outside the home with their family. Did you see this? This is the learning outcome of a particular lesson, which says identify a few fun things to do, like playing games outside the home with their family. Is this clear now?
Right. Yes, outdoor games, no? This is only outdoor games. We are not going to relate in this indoor games.
No.
Because the aim was very clear to us in the starting only. We are not going to discuss any indoor games.
Yes. Few fun things to do, like playing games outside with home with their family. Clear? Now, after teaching this lesson, we're going to assess the child. Now let's see. Student can identify that we can have fun with our family outside our homes. That means the child is approaching to the concept. Like for example, you can say C grade or you can say a C grade. Okay. Meeting. The student can identify few fun things to do, like playing games outside the home with their family. Exceeding. Additionally, student can recognize the importance of having some open areas to play outside with family and friends. Did you get this? So this is called
Exceeding
rubrics.
means additional.
Yeah, exceeding means the child is
Additional.
performing better than normal, like what is expected. The meeting is the expectation. Student can identify a few fun things to do, like playing games outside the home with their family. So your rubric should match to the learning outcomes. Based on this, the child will be graded. Did you get this? Did you get this, everyone? Hello?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get it.
Yes.
Right. Now, how do I do that? There is a worksheet. The child has to do the worksheet, okay? This worksheet will be done in the classroom, and the child, for example, now can you see aim being assessed? Student can identify some fun things to do, like playing games outside the home with the family. So if the child is able to answer all these questions, the questions will be designed based on this. Clear? Now the teacher will grade whether it is approaching, meeting, exceeding. Is that clear for everyone?
And it means that object is not only going to play, along with play, is going to learn something other. Right?
Yes, whatever you are saying that the child should understand in the classroom, the student has to demonstrate that.
Get it?
Clear? All right. Any questions on this? All right. So now you have an idea of rubrics and assessment. Okay. Now I'm going to share something for you all again. Now this rubrics, like approaching grading, is all designed based on Bloom's taxonomy. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So we call it as Bloom's taxonomy, and most of you will be aware of it. But the point here is, these are the deciding factors for a child to understand, or the teacher to define the grades, whether it is A grade, B grade, C grade, D grade, E grade, F grade, everything, whatever the grade. So this is the Bloom's taxonomy, where the first level is the child is remembering the concept. The second level is understood the concept. Third is the child is applying the concept. Fourth level is analyzing the concept. Fifth is evaluating the concept. With that concept, whatever it is, the child is able to create something new, is the higher level that we called as lower order and higher order thinking skills. Did you all get this? So your rubrics and your grades is based on this only. Whatever the rubrics will tell you what you are assessing, what is that I want to check with the child, and the grading part, that is A grade, B grade, C grade, D grade, whatever grades you define is based on this Bloom's taxonomy. And every board has this, whether it is CBSE, IGCSE, NOS, the IB, or Australian Waldorf, or any board, Maharashtra board, state board, any board for that matter, they have this. Their marks are based on this. The only difference is we are going to see what is the difference between the boards in the next session. But right now, get it very clear. Rubrics is the guiding tool for you to decide what you are going to assess, and for which you are going to allot what kind of grading is based on this. Clear? Any questions on this? Hello? If you don't share, it is going to be very, very difficult for me to move forward.
Get it,
Hello.
get it, sir. Get it, sir. All the levels of students.
Yeah. It is the grading part is based on the Bloom's taxonomy. A grade, B grade, C grade, D grade, and all based on Bloom's taxonomy. So, can somebody share what did you get from this? Hello.
So when you said grading is from Bloom's taxonomy,
Mhm.
so which is A grade and which is like from all those remember, understand, apply?
See,
Is it
according to the, yeah, let me tell you.
one-to-one?
It's one-to-one, individual to individual, board to board, and people to people. That is what we are going to do as an assignment in next session. Next session, you'll get a very clarity how boards give this marks. For CBSE, remembering for a matriculation or state board, remembering will be 60%. For IGCSE, it will be 10%.
Yeah, but do people go up to creating, evaluating?
Yeah, obviously.
Because that would something be at a university level, no?
No, not university level. At every level, it is there. I'll share the next slide. First, you get this very clearly. Are you getting this very clearly? Your grades are based on this Bloom's taxonomy. That is one thing. And your rubrics will be guiding what you should assess. Two things is to be very critical. Both are interdependent. If you are getting this very clear, then the next part will give you the clarity how we are doing from the grade LKG.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I am understanding, but what is the third level like? Understanding. And then how applying will be tested.
Applying, like, can I share my, let me share, okay? I will show you how it is done. Shall I do that? Okay, are you able to see my screen?
No.
Okay, let me share my screen. I'll share you the lesson plan, sister, such that it is very clear for you. See here, can you see this, sister? Action analysis.
Yes.
Play the game of hopscotch outside in groups. What is this? The concept is the child should understand playing the games outside the family with their home, outside the home with their family, right? Now the child is applying that. Can you see that? Playing the game of hopscotch outside the groups.
But suppose he answers me negative. I have not gone anywhere, or I have not played any game with my family.
That's why you're that's what you're making them to play now. See in the lesson plan, if you look at it, see here, action. Can you see? Ask, do you play any games outside with your family? What kind of games do you play? Brief, we'll play a game of hopscotch outside those today. Ask, what are the rules for playing in groups? Say we wait for our turn, we share things, we listen to each other. Instruct, form a line to go outside to the play area. Share the rules of the game with their teacher resource sheet. So teacher will get a resource sheet and what they should do, everything will be, this is the action part. This is the, remembering will be less, action, application now. Did you get this?
Yes.
Taranum sister, did you get this?
Yes, not very
now,
clear.
analysis
but
part. Look at the analysis part. This is what analysis. No, you get it very clear. I want you to get it very clear. Tell me what is unclear for you.
The difference between application and action.
Yeah, action is what?
Action is what? In giving him the, like, taking him outside, making him play, giving him instructions.
Yeah.
And teaching him etiquettes, also waiting for his turn.
Yeah. All these things is what denotes that you can play a game outside the home. Right?
Yes.
Can you see
that
that?
he get a clear picture of the ideas and everything.
Yeah.
How he has to play game.
Yeah.
How he has to give turns to everybody. He's learning all the skills also.
Yeah.
And what is the application, sir?
Application. Now let me get it. Okay. Analysis. Now, for example, analysis part is, now after the activity is done, you come to the classroom and you ask, what game did you all play today? Where did you play? Did you have fun in playing the game? Was it different from what we did yesterday? What was the different? Write responses on the board. Now, this is where the child will start analyzing whatever the child has understood the concept. Did you get that?
Okay. Yes.
Right? Now, for example, activity explanation. This is what you have to do that. So this will take 20 minutes. Now, after that, what happens? Now, next level, that is after what is the Bloom's taxonomy? Remember, understand, application, evaluate, analyze, and evaluate and create. Now, evaluate. Can you look at it here? Questions, higher order thinking. Where will children living in multi-story buildings play? Now you are taking the learning to next level, to the evaluation. How will they play when they are in the multi-storied building? Right?
Mhm.
Did you get that?
Yes. This is
Now-
other concept.
Yeah.
Thinking
Now
level.
thinking level. Next level is what? Application. Now create something new. Now what they do? The same application is you have practice questions, you have a workbook. Now let me go to the workbook. Okay. If you want more thinking skills, there are given. There are session things are given. Now, for example, let me go to the worksheet. You will get a worksheet where the child will apply things. Create something new. Now, if you look at the question, you will come to know. Let me go to the worksheet. I'm taking 332. Will that be okay? Hello?
Okay.
See here, the question, see the question. Where are these children spending time with their family? How are these children having fun with the family? Mita lives in the building in the picture. Will she have open grounds to play games with their family? Give reasons. Right? Now, these three questions is making the child to go further. Did you get this?
Yes.
Right? Is that clear for everyone? Any questions as of now? Is that clear for everyone? Sister, did you get that now? Are you getting the clarity?
Yes. Much
Okay.
clearer.
That's clear? Okay, good. Thanks for that. So now I'm going to show one more thing for you all. Okay. Now, if you want to create a Bloom's taxonomy, right? Now, Bloom's taxonomy talks about all those things only. So now, see here. What are the questions you can ask in your question paper with the children? Level 1, level 2, level 3. Can you see that? These are the keywords you should master it. Did you get that? So these are the slides which I am showing to you all. Did you get that, everyone? Hello?
Yes.
Good. Now this is clear now. Now tell me, what did you all get this? I'll give an assignment that will give more clarity to you, everyone, when you do the things on your own.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Sir, I think overloading, sir.
Overloading, is it? Okay, fine.
Yes.
I just wanted to understand whether have they understood or not. That is, if they understood the concept, when they do the assignment, they will be able to do it.
Like if teachers overload students, then, cannot understand anymore. It's all full now.
Yeah, now let me share, please share what did you understand from this? Rubrics, Bloom's taxonomy, and hots and lots. What did you get? Quickly tell me, we'll wind up the session and do the assignment and come, inshallah.
Rubrics is a totally different kind of assessment.
Okay,
We are in normal schools. We
Hmm.
never follow this.
got
We
that?
follow a normal ritual, traditional method. making papers, typing papers, giving them the papers, just they revise and come, they memorize. There are no applications. There are no response questions, or there are no thinking questions in it. The questions are only from the textbooks. The questions doesn't arise any thinking skills in the children. They are not able to practically think, and there are no personal response questions. The questions are ready-made given to them. Answers are also provided by the teachers. They have to just do a rote memory of all those question answers, and they have to now vomit it out on the paper, and the marks are judged.
Got that.
We never try them in other way. So now we are learning new revised methods which have come up, like Bloom's taxonomy, where we are actually trying how is able to understood. Is he clear? Is he understood very well? Or is he trying to where he is lacking? And some other testing methods, or his skills of understanding, questions based on understanding part, questions based on his thinking part, questions which actually make his brain work, and actually he comes out more prepared in the outside world.
Thank you. Thank you for comprehensive answer. Okay. Anybody else quickly share? What did you get from this? Samir bhai, you share, Samir bhai. Since you are also involving in this, I thought you were not involved. Hello. All right. So the next assignment I would say is you take up the Bloom's taxonomy, analyze the question papers of your board. Analyze the question paper of one person take CBSE, 1% take IGCSE if possible, 1% take matriculation board. Analyze the question paper there. Look at from which level of Bloom's taxonomy has been questions are asked, and how much marks has been given to what kind of questions. Clear? Use Bloom's taxonomy to find the marks allotted. To what kind of questions, how many marks are allotted? Is that clear? Hello? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, it's clear. Inshallah, we are able to hear.
If you do this, only you will be able to understand the next session. Otherwise, it will be overload. Right? So I am taking a promise from everyone that you will do this and come. Right? Can I? Hello?
So question paper you are giving?
No, they have to take their own question paper, whatever they are using. One
From
from
the
CBSE,
same standard, no? Same grade.
Any standard, no problem.
Okay.
If anybody can take 10 standard question paper, you will also, whatever
There it
choice
is
you take,
mentioned,
no problem.
higher order HOTS question, right? They also write HOTS.
Every question paper has HOTS and LOTS.
Right.
So probably you can take 10 standard such that it is benchmark for everyone. 10th IGCSE, 10th CBSE, 10th matriculation. And do the analysis. If you have any doubts, you can always call me or WhatsApp me. I'm available in the group.
So actually what we have to do, sir, we have to do research on the paper. We have to understand the format, what questions are given.
Yeah,
by
using
choice
Bloom's
questions,
taxonomy.
circle the options.
Yeah, no. Use the Bloom's taxonomy. Use the Bloom's taxonomy. Remembering question or understanding question or analyzing question or evaluating question or creative question or what questions they're asking.
Okay.
Right? You can take a screenshot if you want, or I can send you the PDF in the group. Shall I share that? What do I do, Samir bhai?
Share the PDF in the group. That will be better, sir.
Okay, I will share in the group.
Sir,
You can
sir,
use that.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Many teachers they are joining. They are not in the group, sir. New schools also joined.
Okay.
Better we will give to it now itself means it's good, sir.
Okay, let me give you immediately. Okay. But meanwhile, please share what did you get from today's session. It's already 3:40 now. Quickly share what did you get from today's session. Apart from Taranum sister. Hello. What did you get? What did you understand from this today's session? Hello, are you all there?
Yes, sir.
I think I'm speaking to myself.
Everyone understand. That's why they are not talking.
Is it really? Any questions as of now? You happy? Anybody has any questions on that? Hello. Is it overloaded?
Yes, I think we can end the session for today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. So yeah. Yeah, please. Thanks for
Unless
that.
and if anybody has anything to say.
I'll just share that PDF and you can take it up from there.
Right.
Okay, just give me a minute. I'm taking that PDF.
Sir, one thing you do, you send the group. Inshallah, I will share my number. They will contact me. I will share with them, sir. Inshallah.
Sure, please. I'll share in the group. Thank you, everyone. Jazakallah khair. Any questions? Let me know. Okay.
Right. Jazakumullah khair, Azhar bhai. And alhamdulillah, I'm sure everybody's also enjoyed the session and also got to know a lot more than what they knew. Alhamdulillah. And obviously, implementing what we have learned is the next stage, what everybody has to do. But for that, a lot of practice and a lot of personal research and understanding will have to be done of what. It's not so easy that Bloom's taxonomy can be done in just one session and everybody can start assessing or creating question papers based on that.
No, don't worry about that. All those are ready-made available.
Yeah. So everybody will definitely start practicing, and once they start analyzing, then they will start creating questions based on that.
Yeah.
And what it will eventually do is, yes, it will create better students and better assessment.
Yeah, I have sent the PDF. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody can download it right now here itself and save it in your phones or on your laptops, wherever you are taking it. Inshallah.
So this is the assignment. Doing assignment is very critical. We are going to dissect everything, and it will be eye-opening for each and everyone. I'm telling you, I'm promising. If you do the assignment, okay. I expect everybody will do the assignment, and let's enjoy the session next.
I'm sure everybody is clear about the assignment. Take question papers. I think 10 cents.
One question paper. One question paper.
One question paper. Yeah, and analyze it as per the Bloom's taxonomy, right?
Yeah. What kind of
so
questions?
So please do share in the group as well, sir.
Sure, what to share?
The same question papers and assignments.
Right. Yeah. Khaja sir will do that, inshallah. Yeah.
Jazakallah, sir.
Jazakumullah khair, sir. Thank you very much. So we'll end the meeting here today. Alhamdulillah, we don't even know how much time it has passed. MashaAllah. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka.